Yo, what up? It's another beautiful morning video. I like doing a morning one the other day, so we're gonna do it again. Um, Once again, I've decided to go independent. I like these tiny little movies. Um, it's called Moon Garden. I want to say it's kind of a newer movie. I don't really know the year it's from. I don't give a shit about that. I should probably care more. But I care about too many things in the real actual world. In these parts of what I'm doing in life, I'm just invested in the story. Now, Moon Garden. This is another weird ass movie, man. It's like I said, it's an independent film. It's definitely low budget, but it's got like surreal visuals. It's got a psychedelic feel to the whole thing, mostly because it involves a coma. Um, a lot of what you're seeing is built on illusion. That would be illusion with an A, where you're actually like you're shadowing to something else that's occurred. And the story is kind of it's a jumbled story in a way because like I said, it's from a dream state. So there's a dream state, there's a connection to the real world, there's a connection to the only the dream world, and they merge like in interesting ways. And this movie really used a lot of imagination. I think that was my favorite part of it. Um, the child actress, her name was Haven. Haven Harris. I know. I'm pretty sure it's her dad who maybe created the movie, wrote it, produced it, whatever. I want to say it's another one where there's just like a family kind of element involved. Small cast, small budget. Um, it's a story of fear. It's a story of forgiveness. It's a story of parents' demons infecting a child's life. It's it's a story of a child overcoming her fears. It's a really good movie for an interesting little ditty. If you were spending a Saturday, you know, you're just hanging out, it's raining, you're not going to go hiking, but you wanted to watch a weird little story that, I mean, it was interesting in the way that anger led to grief, and grief led to some form of a journey back to reconciliation. You know, that's really what we should all be hoping for. The best in our relationships is even when they do fall off the rails, we're able to right them. And in this particular movie, you know, it took really rather shocking circumstance to make that happen, which is probably unfortunate, but it did happen. So ultimately, the power of love for your child fueled this movie, which you can feel throughout it. I felt. Um, it's not a perfect movie, obviously. Uh, it's very low budget, but they still did pretty good with the effects. I think that the effects were commendable. There was nothing in there that they should be ashamed of. That's for sure. It's not corny looking or anything. Uh, there's not uh, it's not horror, but it's the demon is horrific. That's like chasing this kid through her fugue state, and I thought that the actress that played the kid did great. You know, I mean, she's just a child actor, child actress. I don't really know how you would say it, but she was good for what she was doing. Is it the best child performance you're ever gonna see? No. Um, is it very in line with the spirit of this film? Yes. She seemed appropriately frightened when she should have seemed frightened. She seemed appropriately ecstatic when she should have seemed ecstatic, and she seemed curious throughout all of it, which, if you have children, that's pretty accurate, or it should be. So, that said, um, I'm going to give this movie a 7. Um, if you don't know how the rating system works, it's 1 through 10, baby. Everyone's rating is going to be a little bit different, but a 7 for me is, I could recommend this movie for anyone who is a little bit quirky. If you like movies that are built more on visuals than on story, you will definitely like this film. So, um, Moon Garden, forget the year, not sure the producer's name, but check it out. I think it was on Prime. I think it's on Prime. Have a good night.